I thought a short intro of myself, who I am, where I am, and why I do what I do, would be pretty straightforward. Feeling much more comfortable behind the camera, I quickly had to come up with a plan B. Just as I was losing all hope, the very next day the answer came literally knocking at my door. An actor, singer, and good friend, Shammo was in my most recent documentary in Darfur.
دي السياسات فرقت الناس. لقيت الفن ده حتة حاد علي عشان إنه أقدر أنسى الحاجات دي ذاتها.
He hasn't seen the finished film yet, and it's soon to air on Al Jazeera. I'm slightly nervous and wonder what he'll think of it. Had I conveyed his story with truthfulness, sincerity, and the weight it deserved? The reason I chose to come to Sudan and make this film is because I was born and raised here. I am Sudanese. This statement often raises eyebrows, so I explained that I'm really also Lebanese. When the bombs started falling in Beirut in '75, my parents came here, where my family already had strong ties, dating back to the early 1900s. And I became the fourth generation Sudanese in my family. At age 12, I started my journey to Europe, the Middle East, and the States, till I ended up in London, where I lived for the last 6 years. Speaking English, French, Arabic, and Italian, being Sudanese Lebanese but looking like neither, I confused people everywhere I went. I too got confused, yet I learned to adapt and observe the world through my different lenses. I worked on short films, promos, corporates, documentaries, and events. I came up with concepts, produced, filmed, and edited. As fulfilling as it was, I wanted to tell my own story.
Discriminatoryism, and that's nationalism.
Sitting in London and watching the narrative that was being constructed around the Darfur conflict made me want to return to Sudan and find a story we weren't hearing, but that I knew existed. Leaving everything behind, I flew to Darfur, and that's where I met Shammo and the others from the troupe. What we experienced together in those weeks of filming humbled me and assured me I had made the right choice. Months later, as I sit here with Shammo sipping chai hello, sweet Sudanese tea, I was curious to know what he got from the film.
ده إنجاز بالنسبة لي أنا. يعني اشتغلت كتير لكن حاجات كلها ما تساعد ممكن زول ما يصدقني إنه أنا اشتغلتها. لكن من أول الفيلم هيوري الناس إنه يا أخي ده حقنا وده حقوقنا وأنا اشتغلت وكزول مبدع من حقي إنه يكون عندي حاجة موثقة.
That we as journalists, reporters, documentary filmmakers, or storytellers can capture people's lives and truths, even if only momentarily, then that is the reason why I do what I do. Since then, I've kept searching for more stories. From the tea lady just outside my home to the far corners of Sudan, discovering places and people as diverse to each other as I am to them. In the coming months, I hope to bring you many untold stories from Sudan, and perhaps after that, from Lebanon, and whichever other country I land in.